Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the third part of our video series. If you have not watched the previous parts, make sure to check them out first. Now let's continue and dive deeper into today's topic. In the last part of the video, we will discuss about conversion of states of matter, sublimation and evaporation. I hope you understand well. Now let's begin today's topic. So today in this session we will discuss about factor affecting evaporation, conversion of Celsius to Kelvin scale and Kelvin to Celsius scale, and we will discuss the quick revision of the chapter number 1, which will be the last video of this chapter. Now let's begin. Firstly, we will describe the factor affecting evaporation. There are four things which is responsible for the factor affecting evaporation. First two are temperature and the surface area. Temperature, high temperature increase, then the evaporation is also increased. Heat gives us energy to molecules, making them space into the air. So factor affecting evaporation প্ৰথমটো হৈছে temperature. টেম্পাৰেচাৰ বাঢ়িলে কি হ'ব, ইভাপৰেশ্যনটো বাঢ়িব। কেনেকৈ আমি গম পাম, যেতিয়া নেকি আমি কাপোৰটো ধুই দিওঁ তাৰপিছত শুকাই দিওঁ ছানৰ লগত, তেতিয়া ছানটোই কি কৰে, পানীখিনি শুহি নিয়ে। চ' সেইটো এটা ইভাপৰেশ্যনৰ প্ৰচেছ। Second one is surface area. Larger in surface area speed up evaporation. It means if you increase the surface area of a things, then the evaporation is also increased. It means what will happen, their molecule will expose in air, which is responsible for the what, evaporating the things. So যেতিয়া নেকি সারফেস এরিয়াটো বাঢ়ে তেতিয়াও আমাৰ ইভাপৰেশ্যনটো কি হয়, বেছি হয় আৰু মলিকুলবিলাক বিয়পি ফিলে উৰি যাবলৈ সহায় কৰে। These are the and the third one is wind speed. That one is air movement. Faster the wind increases evaporation. It means what, whenever the wind increases, then the process of evaporation is also increases. For example, when we put wet clothes into the wind, it is responsible for the what, for the evaporation. Wind carries away water vapor, allowing more water to the evaporate. When air movement is contact with the water, it forms a what, water vapor, allowing to water evaporate. Then there is a what, evaporation will take place. So it means what, whenever there is a wind speed is increases, then there is a what, evaporation will take place. And the fourth one is humidity of air. Lower humidity, it means dry air increases, then the evaporation is also increases. If the air is already full of water vapor, evaporation is slowed down. It means what, lower humidity, it means having a dry air, then the evaporation is increases. If the air is already full of water vapor, if the humidity is water vapor, then the evaporation is slowed down. যেতিয়া নেকি হিউমিডিটিটো কমি থাকিব, ইভাপৰেশ্যনটো বাঢ়িব, আৰু যেতিয়া নেকি ইভাপৰেশ্যনটো বাঢ়ি থাকিব তেতিয়া ইভাপৰেশ্যনটো কি হৈ থাকিব, কমি থাকিব। So that is the fourth one. That one is humidity of air is responsible for the factor affecting evaporation. And the last but not the least, that one is nature of the liquid is also responsible for the evaporation. Some liquid evaporate faster than others. For example, petrol evaporates faster than water. কিছুমান water liquidৰ লগত সংগতি ৰাখিও evaporationটো ফাষ্ট বা স্লো হয়। ফৰ এক্সাম্পল, পেট্ৰলত অলপ বেছি ফাষ্ট ইভাপৰেশ্যন হয় ৱাটাৰৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত, কাৰণ পেট্ৰলটো অলপ ৱাটাৰকৈ ওজনত কম। Now we will discuss to convert Celsius to Kelvin scale. You can use this simple formula. Kelvin is equal to what, Celsius plus 273. Then we will get your answer. For example, if the temperature is 25 degrees Celsius, when we convert in the Kelvin scale, then the answer will be what, 25 plus 273. That one is 298 Kelvin. So you have to remember the unit. When you convert the Kelvin scale, you must write the capital letter K. Next, to convert Kelvin to Celsius scale, you must remember the formula. Celsius is equal to Kelvin minus 273. For example, if the temperature is 300 Kelvin, then the Celsius scale answer will be 300 minus 273. That one is 27 degrees Celsius. যেতিয়া নেকি কেলভিনটো দিয়া থাকিব তেতিয়া তুমি হেতুৰ লগত 273 বিয়োগ কৰি দিয়াৰ লগে লগে তোমাৰ এনসাৰটো ওলাই পৰিব ধৰা হল 300 কেলভিন এটা দিয়া আছে তেতিয়া সেলসিয়াছলৈ পৰিৱৰ্তন কৰিব লাগিলে 300 ৰ পৰা 272 বিয়োগ কৰি দিলে তুমি এনসাৰটো পাই যাবা আৰু এনসাৰটো হ'ব 27 ডিগ্ৰী সেলসিয়াস Now we will discuss the physical states of water at different temperature. At 0 degrees Celsius, water exists in a two state. That one is solid and started what? Melting. Liquid started forming. This is the melting point of the ice or a freezing point of water. At 0 degrees Celsius, water exists in a two state. That one is solid, that one is ice, and it is started melting and it will become liquid as well as water. At 0 degrees Celsius, you have to remember water exists in a two stages. That one is solid as well as liquid. This is the melting point of ice and freezing point of water. 0 degrees Celsius water দুটা স্টেজত পোৱা যায় হেতু হৈছে solid আৰু liquid. At 100 degrees Celsius, water exists in a two stages. That one is liquid water started boiling and steam gas. At 100 degrees Celsius, what will happen? Water exists in a two stages. That one is liquid and that water is started boiling and it will become what? Gas. So, at 100 degrees Celsius, কি হ'ব তোমাৰ water to দুটা stageত থাকিব হেতু কি হ'ব liquid either liquid নাইবা gas started boiling. With that topic, this is the end of the chapter number 1. So let's revise what we will learn in the chapter number 1. That one is matter around us. So first you have to remember what is matter. Anything that has mass and occupy space is known as what? Matter. For example, air, water, stone, bush, etc. Then you have to remember the characteristics. You have to remember the characteristics of matter. First one is matter or made up of particles. Particles are very small. Particles have space between them. Particles are continuously moving and particles attract each other. So firstly আমি কি পঢ়িলো matter কাক বলে যাৰ নেকি নিজৰ ওজন থাকে আৰু স্পেস সোমাবৰ কাৰণে জাগা লয় হেতুকে কোৱা হয় matter আৰু characteristic of matter or particles পঢ়িছিলো যাৰ নেকি matter বিলাক কিহেৰে গঠিত particles আৰু সেইবোৰ বহুত সৰু হয় তাৰ মাজত স্পেস থাকে আৰু হিহঁতবোৰ continuously moving হৈ থাকে আৰু attraction আৰু attract কৰি থাকে আনটো আনটাৰ হৈতে তাৰপিছত আমি পঢ়িলো stage of matter. There are three stages of matter. That one is solid, liquid and gas. Solid having a fixed shape and volume, liquid having a fixed volume, no fixed shape, for example water and oil, and third one is what? Gas, no fixed shape as well as volume. After that we will learn about the interconversion of stage of matter. Matter can change from one stage to another by changing temperature or pressure. Process you have to remember melting, that will change into what? Solid to liquid. In case of freezing process, liquid change into solid. In case of boiling process, liquid change into gas. In case of condensation process, gas change into. In case of sublimation, solid change into gas directly without changes into liquid. And last but not the least, deposition is the process through which gas changes into solid directly without changes into liquid. Important points you have to remember: melting point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius, boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. Latent heat energy used to change state without changing temperature. You have to remember such things. Next, latent heat of fusion, that's solid to liquid, and latent heat of evaporation, that will be what? Liquid to gas. We learn about evaporation, a surface phenomenon where the liquid turns into gas below its boiling point. After that, we learn about the factor affecting evaporation. That one is temperature, surface area, wind speed, and humidity. Then after that, we will remember how we will convert Celsius to Kelvin or Kelvin to Celsius. So this is the end of our first chapter. That one is matter around us. In our next video, we will move to the next chapter. That one is matter around us is pure. So stay tuned for my next video. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, subscribe my channel for the next video.